I could hit the lotto. Me too. Smoke a blunt while I hit the bottle. Me too. Yeah. Yeah.
My bad.
Y'all Valley. Rails was popping. 40 I see you, baby, let's roll. Yeah. I gave him my signature on the C-note. When it come to these speakers, I'm the keynote. Glock 19 tucked in the Pico. I'm a peacock. She like the deep throat, mom. Do new tricks, get it all clean. $250,000 on the truck, I'ma get it all green. Don't you fuck with the EMG, niggas all team.
It's that French Montana Max Beat.
Bigger cross seas, we be on patrol.
Produced by us, Arkatech Beatz.
Sweet and sour on the bagel, honey on the road. Trying to show my man the glow, but Dunny on parole. Damn, P.O. a dick, money on patrol. Damn, I been chose, better off-road. Don Valley on the building, letters all bold. I just hit me a royal flush, better on fold. On the oven, I bake cakes, but better on the stove, yeah.
If you wanna make 1 million, you gotta make 2. Say don't bring sand to the beach, I brought the beach through. When New York fell off, Montana brought the east through. Malibu estates mentioned on the beach at least 2. Don't think of outer space with a bitch you can't breathe. Rapping 16, but my contract like an athlete. From birds on the block to the jet, CB on the wings. Tell your big homie my watch costs 100 billion streams. When it come to maxing on my name's me too. Cause when he got the cash, I was like me too. And when he got the drop, I was like me too. When he almost got shot, I was like me too. Man, this shit right here, dog, is just the preview. Wave God's on the way, Cosmo Brothers Part 2. Huh?
Yeah, I wish I could hit the lotto. Me too. Smoke a blunt while I hit the bottle. Me too. Yeah, I'm feeling to hit the model. Me too. I'm having issues with somebody I need to speak to. I'm just trying to get my flows on. Me too. I'm trying to flow like the boss dog. Me too. Big chain with a frost on. Me too. I need crew in that Perry on. Me too. You ain't fucking with the boys, they got a choice. Buttery flows and silk voice. See, I fuck with them hoes, I get them moist. Yeah, I own the black Rolls Royce, like a building on wheels. 100 stacks pill, lost a 2K20, running back chill. Like the streets in 09, I want it back for real. They want my face on a $100 bill. Been in prison 20 joints, $10 million deal. Yeah, you hear the sound.
Think the highest, thanks for your gift.
Hit them off now. If they started at the bottom, I get them off the ground. Get them. We in the jack. Niggas all vets. I can fuck around and resurrect the dipsets. Yeah. Minus the rails, minus the riders. Fuck all that. Big Apple minus the ciders.
Make sure y'all sharing the live and liking the live. We're just gonna get started in a few minutes. I'm just playing some music from our discography. For those who might not be familiar with us and our music, this is a song that we produced with Max B and French Montana. Out right now, Coke Boys, Coke Waves 3.5 Narcos. Song is called Me Too.
Fuck Zendaya and Miley Cyrus, come on. Yeah, I wish I could hit the lotto. Me too. Smoke a blunt while I hit the bottle. Me too. Yeah, I'm feeling to hit the model. Me too. I'm having issues with somebody I need to speak to. I'm just trying to get my flows on. Me too. I'm trying to flow like the boss dog. Me too. Big chain with a frost on. Me too. I need crew in that Perry on. Me too. I used to get them working out.
Make sure y'all liking the live, man. Tap the screen, like the live. As we start to get started, as people are submitting some music, you know what I mean? We're going to get started in a little bit.
I do this shit from sundown to sun up.
This is Max B, Wiz Khalifa, Arkatech Beatz.
Yeah. I wake up, I roll one. Only myself, I don't compete with no one. This ain't the fast ride, I took the slow one. Didn't have a pound today, decided to grow one. Constantly shopping for Chrome Hearts and Rick Owens. Constantly ducking cops from the pounds that I'm blowing. Got a loft in a couple properties. Playing Monopoly with real money. Another bum rip, I'm a little sluggish. Pardon my cuss subjects, but I do what I want and really love it. Tatting my face and smoking in public. Late at night, she hit me for discussion. Asking me good questions. Counting my words and taking every lesson.
18 years, spun off. I've been getting rich, it's over one off. I can drive the bag and get you done off. Damn, nigga.
She wanna be just like me.
Shout out to y'all that's jumping into the live stream. Let's go. Shout out to everybody jumping into the live. That's Prodigy and Nas, you know, produced by yours truly. Let's go. We about to jump into these reviews. Like I said, we're going to be on for approximately an hour. All right, so whatever we can get to, we get to. Priority, we'll skip the line. Let's see how we get this going. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live right now.
Slow down.
Slow down, cause I'm mature now. Like, it ain't the quantity, it's the quality.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying? This the single right here.
Why you do that? I said I'm sorry, baby. That was big and really not Charlie, baby. Why you do that? She said don't call me, baby. You can't analyze me when I'm ready. Why you do that? I tried to tell you before. Arkatech but you wouldn't listen. Why you do that? V12 124s and plenty holes in the shoes. Yeah, doing 95 in the bands. See the feds on my ass. Like the blood hit the music. Then I step on the gas. Now I'm speeding in the lane as if I had a quota. Got my bitchy shot, go the pizza and the cola. She don't panic at all. My baby play it cool. It don't matter, police should know she's spraying the tool. It was just like yesterday when I gave her the penis. She stroked my ego when she called me a musical genius. What you give me credit for? Baby, I ain't shit. 274 pound, baby, they ain't piff. Bigger belly, that type of nigga that ski off the tube. Raid the cabinets in the fridge and need a bowl of food. But the dick I lay it heavy. It's something like a Chevy with a V10 engine sitting on 20-inch Pirellis. Baby girl was ready. In the eyes I was the shit. Till she busted me with another bitch. She said, why you do that? I said, I'm sorry, baby. That was bigger belly, not Charlie, baby.
Yo, you know what's crazy, man, is I was just watching a video with Max, and he was doing Why You Do That on Big Fendi TV, and I'm just watching this whole thing unfold, man, like to see this song resurge and to see him performing it, and just it's just crazy to me, man. So, you know, it's like it's everything in its time, because, you know, I was always thinking, like, you know, it should have did what it should have did. You know, it's a great song, people love it. It should have did what it did. It just didn't get the chance to really shine. And now, you know, now that he got the chance to be home and perform it, and it's like it's just crazy to see how it's moving and grooving, man. So look, like I said, the queue is open. We're doing the live reviews. It's limited. You know, we're gonna probably move for about an hour. So, you know, we're gonna do our, you know, we do what our best. Like I said, priority will get listened to, more over than the others. So, do your best to get it moving. Bigger belly is a problem for real. Yo, what up, Cass? Boy Swagger, what's going on with y'all? How y'all feeling? Y'all all right? Make sure y'all tapping the screen, liking that for the algorithm. Make the algorithm do what it got to do. We're going to jump into this first joint, Mr. Harlem Zone, featuring Big A Prado, produced by, what's that, Six Figure Digger. Mr. Harlem Zone. I know he follows us on Instagram. I think he'd be part of that, the Benny the Butcher side. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live. We're going to listen to this joint real quick. Yeah, Gone Too Far featuring Esquimo DOE. That's that Big A Prado and Harlem Zone. Mr. Harlem Zone. Shout out to those guys, man. That's Gone Too Far, Mr. Harlem Zone, Big A Prado, produced by Six Figure Digger. Yo, let me tell you what I like about this joint right here. You know what I'm saying? This is really my wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying? This is the stuff that, you know, I used to carry my gun too. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I didn't talk about it like that. I'm sorry. Look, what I like about this joint, man. One, I like how this joint is bopping in terms of the tempo. This tempo is bopping. These drums are nice, full, classic boom bap. You know what I mean? Tight. You hear it. You hear how it's moving. You hear how it's in the mix. You hear how it's in the pocket. Instant head nod, right? You already see where it is. These guys are coming in. They're hitting with the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? The lyricism is there. All of the slick talk is there. You know what I mean? So these guys out here, they're getting busy on it. It's the right length. These guys' voices sound good. It sounds like it's mixed good. It's out on Spotify. Gone Too Far, right? That's the name of the record. What's my issue with this record? What's my issue? If you guys had to guess, what would you say was my issue in this record for those who have been following? What's going on? For those who've been following and those who've been understanding what I be talking about when it comes to, like, this music is very niche music, right? And, people are going to listen to it for the lyricism, of course, you know what I'm saying? No hook. It's no hook. It's no hook. There's nothing that draws back to listen to it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how can you have such dope lyricism, such dope production, and then leave these spaces with no hooks? Like, you just can't do that. Like, you just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. If you guys don't want to use the hook, you guys got to find something to put into the hook. Let's scratch it in old school way. You know what I mean? Let's find something catchy to put into it, at least for us to get something that we're going to be able to hold on to, because the name of the song is called Gone Too Far. But there's nothing nothing that's in the record that makes that stay, resonate, and is repetitive or redundant enough for us to remember that. So you take a shot and you're losing, man. Like, you're shooting yourself in the foot by putting this much effort into something and making it so dope and leaving out the most crucial part of the record, which is a hook. Like, I'm sorry, this is not 1993. You can't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? And even those records, are going to have some sort of like sample as the hook. All right? This is the stuff that we got to do, man. Like, we got to make sure that we're making this thing do what it needs to do. Let's make sure that we're liking the live, right? Because we are giving professional music reviews. We're out here for an hour. For those who do not know who I am, again, I'm Juggernaut, a multi-platinum production team, Arkatech Beatz, right? I have been blessed to be in this business for over 20 years. I've been blessed to have worked with the best artists of a generation, and still rocking with artists right now, killing it right now. So, this is not your ordinary, music review that you catch on TikTok somewhere, your ordinary one that, people is just reviewing music arbitrarily. My resume speaks for itself. Make sure that you guys are submitting your songs. Remember, like I said, we're on limited time. So, you have to, try to prioritize what you're trying to prioritize and see if you can get in front of it as fast as possible for as long as I'm going to be on here. And I think maybe in a week or so, we'll start probably just getting this down to maybe like a 2-day a week type thing. And, whoever's in there wants to get listened to, they got to make sure that they're doing what they got to do to make sure that they can get listened to. So, back to this record. And, I really, really, really like this production. I ain't gonna hold you. I love the intro. It's crazy. Three, two, one, let's go. Oh, wrong song. That's crazy, man. That's such a dope record. Just need a hook, man. I need a hook bad, man. Yeah, I need a hook real bad, man. I'm gonna definitely put the star on this one, and I'm definitely gonna connect with Mr. Harlem's on. I know. I'm sure. I'm sure we follow him on IG. So I gotta definitely connect with him and make sure that we can get something going, because something like this, we can't let that fall to the wayside. We gotta get that. We gotta get that moving and grooving. We gotta get that out, and we gotta get that right. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man. You know what I'm saying? But boy, Swagger, you was right on the money when we said no hook, man. This is just part of the. This is just. I know rappers want to rap, man, but you need those hooks, man. That's the only way to sustain in this business, or that's the only way to really blow up. You know what I mean? If you think about like your biggest guys, that can really sustain and maintain themselves. So that's what it is. I'm about to jump into this next record in just a second. We about to jump in just a second. Make sure y'all are submitting those songs. Make sure that you are tapping the screen if you're on TikTok. Helps the algorithm, so people can help to find our movement and what we're doing over here, making it do what they got to do. This next joint is called Jackpot by MC Kenzie. I'll give it a second.
Why you do that? She said don't call me baby. Don't categorize me but all your ladies. Why you do that? I tried to tell you before early on, but you wouldn't listen. Why you do that? The B12 124s and plenty holes in the shoes is glistening. Got the game in the low, keep the thing in the boot. Got the virus to cook a pot, I cocaine in the coop. I'm making pain on the stoop. 40s, 20s, and dimes. It used to be Mason better, now all my honeys is mine. We get money in the grind. We did it easy, no frontin', and did it in the way. When niggas couldn't see me coming, better duck when niggas is gunning. Cost y'all soon to rig. I don't know what they told you. Ball's done doing big. Couple up in the club, he popping them clickers. Seeing lava with a bottle, he on top of the speakers. Me, I'm in the cup with a skeezer. On my bigger fail shit, white beater and Dewey. Slightly on my tail shit, and I don't worry. These hoes, these bitches, they love us. Every other city we go, bitches wanna fuck us. They fuck us and then they trust us. Have them head over heels till you leave them in pain. She said you don't know how it feels. Why you do that? I said I'm sorry, baby. That was bigger, really not Charlie, baby. Why you do that? She said don't call me, baby. Don't categorize me with all your ladies. Why you do that? I tried to tell you before early on, but you wouldn't listen. Why you do that? The B12 124s and plenty holes in the shoes.
We're here for about an hour. We're about to get into this next joint. It's called Jackpot. Look, if now is the time to submit. Of course, if you're trying to get listened to, make sure you're prioritizing yourself. You're on here for a limited time. We got some work. We got a lot of work to do, man. Got a new albums coming out. Gotta jump in. How many of my folks are here that are in? How many folks are in the portal? My producers, and I want to just kind of get a check on who's here. This next one is called Jackpot by MC Kenzie. No audio? Hold on 1 second, bro. What am I trying? Hold on. Let's try it again. Not sure what's going on with my joint. Can y'all hear it now?
Yo, fuck the system, I rebel to the end. It's MC Kids, you run and tell to your friends. For me to ever be a statistic is unrealistic. I know myself too well to pretend my crown. I go hard as hell to defend. I'm on the way up, feeling compelled to ascend. Cause this young guy's on the rise with his eyes on the prize. And it shows I swell to attend. Yo, what I gotta do to hit the jackpot? Be the man with the gold and the black pot. I'm trying to have a bigger...
So this is MC Kenzo. MC Kenzie Jackpot. My bad, I don't know why the audio just cuts out. I don't know what that's about. But we got it straight. Let's go.
Yo, fuck the system, I rebel to the end. It's MC Kids, you run and tell to your friends. For me to ever be a statistic is unrealistic. I know myself too well to pretend my crown. I go hard as hell to defend. I'm on the way up, feeling compelled to ascend. Cause this young guy's on the rise with his eyes on the prize. And it shows I swell to attend. Yo, what I gotta do to hit the jackpot? Be the man with the gold and the black pot. I'm trying to have a big account with a stink amount of G's. If we talking money, I'm trying to stack lots. And I don't mean to sound like a crackpot, but I'm sick of being stuck in this black spot. They say life's a gamble when your money's in shambles. All the brother gotta do to hit the jackpot. Cause I'm woke as hell, but I'm broke as well. My money funny, but it's no kind of joke to tell. So I make music that's dope as well. Then put it in stores and just hope it sell. Need my income high like it smoke the L. Cause it kinda feel like I'm on the ropes as well. Cause the cost of living is more than I can afford. With not having the funds, I'm not coping well. Tell me what I gotta do to hit the jackpot. What I gotta do to hit the jackpot? Do I gotta go low and sell crack to the fiends to get my hands on the fat stack of the green? Yo, what I gotta do to hit jackpot? What I gotta do to hit the jackpot? Work my fingers to the bone at a 9 to 5. Hustle and bustle while I'm trying to thrive. Yo, what I gotta do to win jackpot? What I gotta do to hit the jackpot? Let me know, do I gotta beg, borrow, steal to make it out of this financial sorrow I feel for real? What does it take to win jackpot? What I gotta do to hit jackpot? Rob every bank for at least 2 mil to pay off debt and maybe pay a few bills. I'm trying to have money like Bill Gates. So much money that shit I feel crazy. Start my own business, have global expenditure, trying to have me a mansion in the hills, mate. But right now my paper's in the ill state, and the financial struggle is still great. And for the world to recognize the skills I got, there's no telling how long I will wait. While I'm watching these other rappers blowing for less, dumbing the masses down and having doing success. When it should be me on the radio, but instead I'm here struggling, broken, feeling low and depressed. And it's quite unfair, yeah, I know it's a mess. I wish that was a problem I could go and address, but all I can do is struggle to keep my head above water, hoping to soon my money grow in excess. And I'm so in distress, cause my dough not thick. The industry front like my flow not sick. And everybody steady telling me to be patient, cause the best success happens slow, not quick. But right now I don't have a thing to my name. To someday build my own kingdom, I aim. And I'm so able to confess to the table of success. I have nothing to bring to my shame. So what I gotta do to hit the jackpot? What I gotta do to hit the jackpot? If I can rap this good, why I'm still not a star. 26 years young, still ain't even got a car, man. What I gotta do to hit jackpot? What I gotta do to hit the jackpot? Shit, sell my soul to the Illuminati just to have me a mansion and a few Bugattis. Yo, what I gotta do to win the jackpot? What I gotta do to hit the jackpot? Do I gotta play the lottery a million times? Maybe break the law, commit a billion crimes? For real, what does it take to hit the jackpot? What I gotta do to hit the jackpot? It's gotta be some way to obtain lots of dough. Somehow, somewhere my money got to grow. Yo, I just want a ball to be straight. I just wanna have it all and be great. Time is money, let's get it. No time for messing around. All that stalling we hate. I just want the money, the fast cars and clothes to all come from spitting my best bars and flows. I just wanna hit my name in the conversation amongst the top 5 rap stars and pros. I just wanna be bigger than they said I would ever be. See success that they said I would never see. A 3-story house in the hills of Beverly. To make it to the top, that's my endeavor. G for rainy days, I wanna stack my chips in the underground safe. Wanna pack my grip, wanna have income that's gonna be steady. Cause when apocalypse strikes, I wanna be ready. I wanna feed kids starving in poverty. Buy my 40 acres of property. Cause I'm out for the presidents to represent me, but I just need a way to get them properly. I just want the sheep to quit sleeping on me. I just want the bills to quit creeping on me. I just want the haters to give me the props I'm worthy of. Give me respect, stop heaping on me. I just want the day to finally come when my dough be straight. Cause I'm one of the greatest and there is no debate. Wanna go be great, then stick it in the face of every motherfucker that ever showed me hate. When I procreate, my kids will never have to worry they'll eat off the OG plate. And I'll forever be grateful unto the universe. Remain humble in a lowly state and associate myself with only the winners that wanna see me win. Living inside of an environment where I'm comfortable and financially free in. And I just want the whole crowd to see I'm more dope than I should be allowed to be. Got family members in a better place now when I just wanna make them all proud of me. So tell me what I gotta do to hit the jackpot. What I gotta do to hit the jackpot? Cause I'm sick and tired of having more bills than money. I should be in a mansion with a Brazilian honey. So tell me what I gotta do to win jackpot. What I gotta do to hit the jackpot? Big dreams and the tough part is making it happen. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I don't make it rapping. Tell me what I gotta do to hit the jackpot. What I gotta do to hit the jackpot? I done lost every job that I could've had. I need a way to get cream, whether good or bad. So tell me what I gotta do to hit the jackpot. What I gotta do to hit jackpot? Trying to be on the cover of Source magazine. I won't stop till I catch that bag of green. Jackpot.
MC Kenzie, song called Jackpot. I'm sure y'all was able to catch that throughout that because the hook was all the way through that hype. What he got to do to hit the jackpot, right? So I think it's a cool track. But there's a few things with this that may prevent it from getting the attention that it might need to get to move him to a different level. First off, the song is almost 5 minutes, and I'll ask you guys to tell me what rap song you've heard in the last 10 years that has been approximately close to 5 minutes long, with one person on it, no features. Like that's entirely too long, and in this day and age. So that's my first issue with it. That it doesn't need to have a third verse at all. It doesn't need to be that long. He's doing a fast flow, and while I think he's pretty good at the fast flow, he's not absolutely in the pocket, and I think that can kind of throw things off a little bit. Like if you're gonna do that fast flow, which isn't really a style that a lot of people are doing right now, but if you're gonna do it, let's make sure that we're like really, really in the pocket with it. And even if that means that you gotta punch the hell out of it, meaning you gotta punch in and out, you know what I'm saying? Say a line, punch. Say a line, punch. Cause real talk. Shout out to Soundboy. Soundboy was the engineer for all the Terror Squad artists, for Big Pun and all of that stuff back in the day. And when he used to record for Pun, he had to punch him. Pun say a line, he punch him in, punch him out, to get rid of the breaths. Punch him in, punch him out, punch him in, punch him out. You know what I'm saying? And this is before Pro Tools. So you can imagine how hard that had to be because he had to do it on 2-inch. So he's doing that to make sure that he can catch the fast flow and make sure that it stays on beat and on cadence. So I think that's very important that if you're going to do that, make sure it stays on beat and on cadence. The issue that I have with the hook on this song is not the hook's content. I think the hook is actually pretty dope. I think the issue that I have with the hook is that it's not layered in a way that makes it stand out from the rest of the verses. It sounds the same. So when the hook is occurring, it just kind of flows into the verses, and it shouldn't be that way. It should be a situation where the hook stands out from the rest of the verses, right? And the music needs to do the same thing because the music looks like it never changes. So the music also needs to match where the hook is, where we have now a better music bed that the hook can sit in. That's the first thing. And then the hook needs to have a better vocal bed that it can sit in. So that may require, one or two more stacks, a little bit more ad-libs, a little bit more of effects on the hooks themselves for us to be able to differentiate between the hooks and the rest of the song. These things are very important to the casual listener that you might not think is important to the casual listener because the casual listener is just listening for what resonates with them, and these are all the elements that help the casual listener, become a fan. You know what I'm saying? So that's my feedback. That's my feedback on that. If y'all looking to submit, like I said, I'm gonna be on for maybe another 30 minutes tops, maybe. Make sure that you're hitting the queue at Nero.fan/Arkatech Beatz, and then you can kind of get an idea of what's there and if you want to prioritize your situation so you can get listened to. But outside of that, that's MC Kenzie. That's the song Jackpot. That's the feedback that I'm having for that right now that I believe would get this song to sound a whole lot better. We shorten it. If we build around the hooks, like we should be building around the hooks. If we do that, making the hooks stand out and making the music stand out when the hooks are occurring, I think we would have something that would have a lot more repeat play value, right? That's my 2 cents on it.
Arkatech Beatz.
Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live stream. Shout out to everybody that is now submitting songs or beats. You know, you can submit songs or beats. I can't guarantee that I'll get to listen to everything. You know what I'm saying? So you know, do your best to try to see if you can prioritize so that we can see how we can get to that. About to get into the next song. Just give me a minute. You know, most time I gotta catch my get the what we call get the old man window.
Left you, you see it shines back, you can understand that. But let me walk you down in this direction, and you can see what the detective left behind. Look at the mark.
God only knows what we're fighting for. All that I say, you always say more.
Arkatech Beatz.
Close enough to start a war. All that I have is on the floor. God only knows what we're fighting for. All that I say, you always say more.
Tears on my face, blood on my LeBrons. I'm sitting here with my partner in my arms. I knew that he could possibly be gone, cause I said his name and I didn't get a response. We was like brothers, used to hang tight. We used to wear the same clothes, rode the same bike. We even fucked the same hoe, we were the same height. I played sports, he was more into the gang life. He kept a 40 cal, extended clip. He started stealing cars, always had different wheels. Shouted kept it 100, never flipped the script. But I never seen the demons he was dealing with. Shit happened so fast. All I heard was shots and broke glass. I just remember being so mad, but I had to play dead until them niggas drove past.
Close enough to start a war. All that I have is on the floor. God only knows what we're fighting for. All that I say, you always say more.
Yeah.
Saha the Prince and Adele. Arkatech Beatz. If you know, now you know. We're gonna get into this next joint. It's called Havin'. And this is by B4T Cash In. He says his name is Leo. He says he's behind the scene cameraman. He says he's his cameraman, and he's submitting his music. This dude is talented, and I think you should show him to your audience. Well, you submitted it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to take a listen and see what folks see what the folks say when they hear this. You know what I mean? About to jump in. Don, what up?
B4T, if you ain't trying to get rich, you built for this. Boy, them niggas, they hate when you have. I'm sitting there thinking about shit in my past. Thinking out loud, that's the reason I'm laughing. Reach, foul, I swear that I'm taxed. This wildfire, turn niggas to ashes. Boy, these niggas don't really be having. Type of niggas, they feel like I'm bragging. Run a drill, make it look like it's practice. This money stay stuck to me like I'm a mag. I went to go pray, then I had to go grab it. Subtracting the ad, and I'm throwing after math. It's a Kodak moment, pretty bitch get flashy. In a trap, get a pack and get back at it. Didn't waste no time, bought a new patty. Niggas worse than these hoes, they be dick pulling. Pool stick a break, a nigga gang when I crack at it. Bitch can't tell a nigga shit, I'm just happy. I turn a bitch up quick, can't compare. Had to put my heart on my sleeve, yes, I'm wearing. Cold hearted nigga heartbeat,
what you hearing. Pop trunk flexing. I'm on my big one, like I'm from Texas. Sauce up a bitch, walking in Houston. 5-star bitch, you would think she from Dallas. South Padre, I got away like an island. Countdown city where she can get violent. Don't main that capital like I'm in Austin. This shit starting to feel like I'm in El Paso. At the top of the mountain, hey, this what I peep. At the bottom, they look up the one they believe. 1,000, no problem, I'm keeping it G. She swallow, I know that this bitch is for me. All by that cash, you don't get close to nobody. Pass on a bitch if she think I'm a nobody. If I had any apps, then they rerouted. So much smoke in the air, got them detox. In the trap, get a pack and get back at it. Didn't waste no time, bought a new patty. Niggas worse than these hoes, they be dick pulling. Pool stick a break, a nigga gang when I crack at it. Bitch can't tell a nigga shit, I'm just half. I turn a bitch up quick, can't compare. Had to put my heart on my sleeve, yes, I'm wearing. Cold hearted nigga heartbeat, what you hear?
Fire that bitch up, yeah, it look like a heat wave. Load them pass up and I hop on the freeway. Pulling the foes, I ain't sipping no DJ. Swinging and banging, it look like the relays. I'm riding to Houston, them Rockets is with me. I know they gon' hate when I get to the city. I'm running that chicken like I work at Timmy. Chance, hop on the toe, do the dash.
In the trap, get a pack and get back at it. Didn't waste no time, bought a new patty. Niggas worse than these hoes, they be dick pulling. Pool stick a break, a nigga gang when I crack at it. Bitch can't tell a nigga shit, I'm just half. I turn a bitch up quick, can't compare. Had to put my heart on my sleeve, yes, I'm wearing. Cold hearted nigga heartbeat, what you hearing?
That's the Having, man, by B4 Cash. That joint kind of goes.
B4T, if you ain't trying to get rich, you know what it is. What them niggas they hate when you have. I'm sitting there thinking about shit in my past. Thinking out loud, that's the reason I'm laughing. Reach, foul, I swear that I'm taxed. This wildfire turn niggas to ashes. Boy, these niggas don't really be having. Type of niggas they feel like I'm bragging. Run a drill, make it look like it's practice. This money stay stuck to me like I'm a mag. I went to go pray, then I had to go grab it. Subtracting the add and I'm doing math to math. It's a Kodak moment, pretty bitch get flashy. In the trap, get a pack and get back at it.
Do the dash.
In the trap, get a pack and get back at it. Didn't waste no time, bought a new patty. Niggas worse than these hoes, they be dick pulling. Pool stick a break, a nigga gang when ain't compare. Had a heartbeat, what you hearing? Get a pack and get back at it. Turn a bitch up quick, can't compare. Had up on my drag, got away like an island. I know that this bitch is for me. All by that cash, yo, break a nigga gang when I crack at it. Bitch can't tell a nigga shit, I'm just half. I turn a bitch up quick, can't compare.
This is like the same issue that I'm having with the other one, man. Where it's like this is a good record, man, but it's like why aren't we putting more emphasis around the areas where the hooks are supposed to be? Like come on, like you're right there. Like why not create the hook in a way that needs to be created? Double a vocal, add on some ad lib to it. Let's make the hook as big as we can make it. Like, it's like I shouldn't have to be searching through the record for the hook. Like I shouldn't have to be doing that, man. That should be there. Like, you know what I mean? Like we should be able to, by the time we get through the 3 minutes that we listen to the song, we're supposed to be able to be humming the melody to the hook, or the hook needs to be sitting in our heads. And I think the guys are losing the opportunity to really do that. Like, for cats to be submitting music, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. For y'all to be submitting music that don't have hooks in it, I don't. What are you listening to? Like, what are you listening to that makes you feel that you can submit a song that doesn't have a hook? What song is out that don't have hooks? What song is in your top 100 that don't have a hook? Your top 200 that don't have a hook. Like, make it make sense to me. I need to understand that, and I don't want to just count that as as up to inexperience. But it starts to feel as if no one is doing their homework. People are just doing whatever the fuck they want to do, and to me that's cool, but it's not cool no more. Music is running to the ground. Like it's not. You see, there's no chart, no rap on the charts. It's because it's too much of people just doing what they want. And we let that slide for too long. You know what I'm saying? Like we let it slide for too long and nobody stood up because, nobody said nothing because people was out here botting their streams. Oh. They was buying their streams and they was making money. Now that they can't buy them no more, now you got to make real music. So it's like, what's really going on? Like, you know, why are we having these records that don't have any hooks? These records got to have hooks, folks. They got to have hooks. If your record don't got a hook, man, you're shooting yourself in the foot. It's like you're running a race with one leg. Like, you gotta have the hooks, and you have to make sure that the hooks is not just in the music itself. It has to be in the vocal performance as well. There needs to be places in these records that we can know what's the repetitive part of this hook. What's going to be the part that drives this song? What's going to be the part that does that? We need that, and if we're not getting that, then you're putting yourself at a severe disadvantage. But that's outside of that, I feel like he got a dope voice. I feel like he picked a really good track. I feel like he got good lyrics. Like, so wow, you know, like I feel like he got a nice persona on the record. Like, you know, the aura is there. I feel like he got all of those things. So if you got all those things, why not have the hook prominent when you got all of the other things that people would kill for? People would kill to have a voice like homie got. People would kill to have that vocal presence and have that timing that he has on this track. People would kill for that, right? Some people don't even have that. You can't mess that up by making the song incomplete with not a hook, man. You can't do that. Not in 2026, man. I'm not going for it. I don't think anybody should really go for that. I want folks to be clear on that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my 2 cents on that. That's my 2 cents on that record. The Having B4T Cash In. I like it though. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna dive into that. I'm gonna dive into that a little bit in terms of, you know, the artist and see what they're really working with. You know, because the potential is there. You know, the potential is there, and this is what this is about. This is about finding, you know, we know that everything will not be quote unquote polished. We know some things need to be, you know, worked on, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? As long as we see like it has that potential to go places. Because listen, having an artist that has a good voice, that knows how to rap, that knows how to keep their timing, like that's the most important things, right? The hook is there, the hook just isn't prominent, right? Like the hook is there, but it's not prominent. The hook isn't defined, right? So there's parts of it that could be the hook, but it's just not defined, right? So we have to make sure that we get to that point. But I'm gonna be, you know, looking a little bit more into that, man. You know, we gotta get some good music back on deck, man. I'm about to probably jump into maybe one more joint. If anybody wants to get listened to tonight, you know, now is the time to prioritize it before I get out of here. So I'm gonna give y'all just a moment before I jump off the stream. And my future producer folks, I may just jump on the live in a hot second with y'all guys. And that's one of those, go over the platform real quick, whoever's available. I'll be doing it inside of the portal though. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Play some Gibbs.
Arkatech Beatz.
Now nigga, you don't wanna see me with my sack low. I keep them killers at your front and at your back door. Laid on the stretcher when it's pressure, man, we bust things. Cause in the street I claim you gotta let them nuts hang. Now nigga, you don't wanna see me with my sack low. I keep them killers at your front and at your back door. Laid on the stretcher when it's pressure, man, we bust things. Cause in the street I claim you gotta let them nuts hang. Yeah, caught in the cycle, black American psychopath. And I can't do right, nigga, doing wrong was my right of passage. Straight in the street like I'm trying to interact with the madness. 100 baggies, all wrapped in plastic It's hot in these damn streets. Shot this nigga last week. Police on my last nerve. I'ma gon' make this last serve. And hit 65 South and get loaded in the bitch. You see me back in the G, then that mean I'm back on my dick. Back on that bullshit. Full clip. Don't play with a full deck. Hope my pack ain't caught up. It ain't made it to my hood yet. Did some niggas dirty and I can't wait for the day they burn me. Cause I showed them hoes no mercy. Lord forgive me, y'all was thirsty. Now nigga, you don't wanna see me with my sack low. I keep them killers at your front and at your back door. Laid on the stretcher when it's pressure, man, we bust things. Cause in the street I claim you gotta let them nuts hang. Now nigga, you don't wanna see me with my sack low. I keep them killers at your front and at your back door. Laid on the stretcher when it's pressure, man, we bust things. Cause in the street I claim you gotta let them nuts hang.
Shout out to everybody jumping into the live. This is gonna be the last one for the night. We're jumping into this joint called what's it called? Crazy About My Baby. It's called Dulac 4 Production. Let's take a listen to that. I'm sorry, we can't do this tonight. This one right here is a no-go. I don't know. You didn't submit an MP3, bro? Like, you submitted a screenshot? Yeah, that's not going to work, bro. I'm sorry. That's not going to work tonight, man. Listen. Yo, my guys. Yo, I be real cool about a lot of this stuff, right? I know y'all be following me, folks will be following me for a minute. I be real cool about this stuff, and I be trying to make sure that I respect everybody's time, and I would do that, whatever. But y'all gotta respect me too now. Come on now, you can't send me that type of stuff. Like, that's crazy. Y'all gotta respect me too now. Come on now, can't do that. Y'all gotta, come on now. Y'all gotta do it. Y'all gotta do right by me now. Y'all gotta respect me and respect my position. And send me stuff that makes sense. Like, that don't make no sense for you to send me that. He's sending me a screen recording of, him recording his beat versus export the beat, which is, I don't know if it's because he didn't have a paid version of FL Studio and he can't save it, or I don't know what that looks like. But that's crazy. That's crazy work for me, and that's not going to work for right now. So, apologies for that. That's not going to work. I'm about to shut this down for the evening. I think that's my cue right there. Shout out to everybody that jumped into the live stream. I appreciate y'all. For those who submitted, hold on, what's that? Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. So yeah, I'm about to jump into this. For my folks, my future producer folks, I'm most likely gonna jump back into the producer portal, and just build with y'all for a hot second, because like I said, I have some things about the platform that I want to discuss with y'all. In terms of for the producers that are looking to learn the music business, learn some extra producer techniques and stuff like that. Make sure y'all are checking in on the school.com/Future Producer Society. That's an entirely different situation for producers, songwriters, and people who want to learn the music business and stuff. And we're doing what we're doing inside there. For those who are looking to do some music reviews, most likely, like I said, we're looking to do more music reviews, but it's going to be for limited time. You know what I mean? It's not. I don't have the time that I thought I did. The demand is very high right now, and the list of discography is going crazy right now. So I can only explain to you as this stuff starts to come out. So as it starts to come out, and for those who have been following me over the last almost year, who have been watching me make the records that are now landing, this is part of the thing that we do right now. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all. I'm about to sign off, and my future producer folks, I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna see if I can just jump on another computer and See if we can jump into that. But peace everybody. I'm gonna leave y'all with some Raekwon.